Hi guys, welcome back to more random shit with Renee. Okay, so I wrote down instant gratification ruins long-term happiness, and what I wrote down first was drop the quick and easy rush, and then I wrote down food because mine is food. So, whatever it is that you're like getting that instant gratification from, it's stealing joy from you in the future. So you'll know what it is for you. And then I wrote giant ball of nothing, 11, 11, and 111. And then I wrote separation is an illusion. Because if you imagine this big giant ball of absolute nothing, we'll just call it nothing, ball of nothing, okay? Well, imagine that ball separates into however many pieces. Does one particle of this ball matter than the other? Does it matter more than the other particle of that ball? You know what I mean? Does it deserve love more than another particle from the same ball? They're from the same ball. No, of course not. No, they are exactly the freaking same. It's all the same, and they deserve love just the same. I don't know, but yeah, that's been big in my head lately. Like, it's really helped me kind of love myself in a way, because it's like shows me that I am inherently worthy and intrinsic in this world. You know. So yeah, you are intrinsic and worthy of love, all of the love in the world, especially from yourself. Okay, and then I wrote, before we were taught consumption, we knew nothing. We knew only naturality, being, presence. Before we were taught to consume. And then, and then I wrote, you're being a salty bitch. Hashtag drink some water. Because it's really important to have your water. So that's actually one I'm going to add to a card. But and then I said, stop trying to force it, and it will all come in. Divine timing always. So yeah. And then the other thing I wrote was Love Song by Jack Johnson, and then why I wrote it was all the light above it. Because if you think about love. Okay, think about how much like light is within it, but then how much light is above it. I don't know. So that's what it made me think of. But yeah. And then I said, you can control yourself. That's the only thing. Because in this world, we're trying to control so much, and it's really doing us no justice. When the only thing that we can control, change, is us. That's the only thing you can do. To make a difference in this world. And you should be. I hope you are. Actually, I know you are. So, that's how you do it. It's just by being your beautiful self. So, the other day I like had this like, it's not even a real song, but it was like to a tune and everything. And, it was like literally, all of these insecurities have never done a thing for me. All day long it played in my head. And it was like, it really made me think like, what have these insecurities done for me? Hold me back? That's the only thing they've done for me is hold me back. Keep me small, keep me, you know, not dreaming. Keep me thinking I don't deserve better than I do, you know? So I know this can ring true for you too. So yeah, think about it. Replace those insecurities with faith in yourself, and with positive things that you have to say about yourself. So, per se, I used to be really insecure about my nose being long or whatever, but now I've really grown to love it. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I used to want to get a nose job. Now I'm like, I've grown to love my nose and everything about myself actually, because it's my journey, man, to love me. Okay, and then I wrote 2 humble hummingbirds. And what that made me think of is like that balancing the masculine and the divine. Okay, that too. But I meant masculine and feminine. But also balancing with the divine, the time that is divine, not your time. So I don't know why that made me think that. And then I wrote shakes, 1, 2, 3, yummy fruits. So, maybe your diet needs to change, or you need to look into what your dosha is. and just like be making shakes and healthy things. Like lately, I've been drinking a detox drink, and it is apple cider vinegar, honey, cinnamon, cumin, red cayenne pepper, and did I say honey? And honey. And it's really good. Actually, I really enjoy it. So it really does help to just get out the gunk. So yeah, and then so maybe start having some shakes. Maybe not them milkshakes to bring all the boys to the yard, but them other shakes that are good for your booty. I'm in a mood. Okay, and then I wrote learning to let life be, and then I wrote hashtag you're being a controlling bitch, bruh. Because imagine, I mean, I do it all the time, and I'm sure you do too. Where you're like trying to control things that are out of your control, and the only thing you can control is you. So yeah. And then I wrote, be with all that life is. It is you and it is them. It is all the same energy made with love. So back to the giant ball of nothing. It's all the same energy. It's love, you know? So like one piece of energy doesn't deserve, you know what I mean? Like it's an experience and it all deserves love. I don't know. So that's been ringing in my head lately. And then I wrote, we need to move from consumption to creation because, well, we do. I mean, can you imagine if everybody was creating not only the life of their dreams, but creating from their gifts to give to the world? That's 2:22 on my clock. That's like what we're here to do is to create from our heart space and contribute to the world in a beautiful, wonderful way. You know, and you can do that each and every day by bringing happiness to your family, by cleaning your home, by doing various things, you know, that we take for granted that we're not like, I don't know, we're not grateful for the things we should be because we're consuming. I don't know. And then I wrote, creating wealth for future generations through teaching self-sufficiency, showing them a simple, slow life so they aren't consumed by consuming. Teach them to dream, create, play. Be the calm leader you wish them to be. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's beautiful. And I know that as a society, we're headed towards that. We may see the crumbling of the old society, which will be a little creepy for some. But I think we're headed that way, you know? And then I wrote, I think we are here to create a better world for not only us, but future generations. We are the new world. We come in peace. And then I wrote Run All Night Goo Goo Dolls, and that song's basically about chasing your dreams, like not letting your dreams die. So that's a big one. You got a little dream in that heart of yours, and you just got to sink into that wise wisdom that you hold within you, and find out what it is. You know what I mean? And we're all like running in a rat race, so it's kind of hard to sit with ourselves. You know, but once you start doing that, wow, it's magic, man. That's your magic. Okay. And then I wrote, looking for ways that you could be unsafe or trying to prove that you could be unsafe, LOL, is trauma. Now, no amount of knowing will save you from what will be, so just enjoy being. For it is the point to be with what is. That's the point. So... and then I wrote Man in the Mirror, which is basically the same thing, saying you're the only one that can change yourself. Those are my downloads lately is you're the only one that can change yourself. So get stupid. No. Okay, so yeah. And then I found this little notie. Wherever you go, there you are. Because you are. John Kabat-Zinn. I hope I said that right. Probably not. And then I wrote, your vision matters. And shame grows in the dark. That's why we must be aware of it. So I'm setting the intention that this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you. Okay, how can you grow today? Hashtag self-discipline. Someone wants you to doubt yourself. That's just because they got a little self-doubt going on themselves. That's all right. You are a star. Shoot. Divine timing. What have I been saying? It's okay to choose to be happy. Call me triggered because I'm happy. Channel your emotions, body work, definitely helpful. You can't heal until you acknowledge you're hurting. The pain will seep into every part of your life. I hope this helps, guys. Have a great day.